Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to another TEW 2020 experiment video here today. Now if you're new to the channel then welcome, like I said, but if you're not new then, if you've seen the TEW 2020 Predict series or some other TEW 2020 experiments, you'll notice a running theme going on, a running theme about Tony Khan. Because you see, I do believe pretty much every TEW 2020 Predicts video that I do, Tony Khan bankrupts AEW. Happens every single time, without fail. And so, I thought, hey, what is up with Tony? And how can I stop this? And so I thought I'd find out. And so I've given AEW the max amount of money. $999,999,999. Just a dollar short of a billion. Okay, Tony Khan's a millionaire, should be a billionaire right now. What are you going to do? AEW have the maximum amount of money. The maximum amount. This is all I can give them. And so, without further ado, I'm going to simulate forward a while. And I'll keep an eye on AEW. And when I come back, we'll either be at a point where I'm like, alright, let's call it. Or Tony Khan would have done it again. And I swear, Tony, looking at you, that smiley face, don't do it. Don't do what I think you're going to do. It's going to be interesting. Who are they going to sign? They have infinite money. They can sign whoever they want. Oh, Lord. Without further ado, let's simulate forward and look to find out what happens when Tony Khan and AEW become rich. And here we are, January 2051. And of course, in the video where I look to solve that problem of Tony Khan bankrupting everyone by giving him $1 billion, infinite amount of cash, the funniest thing possible has happened. And AEW are bankrupt. He had $1 billion. They went longer than they do. March 2050 he got to. But Tony just can't help himself. Tony Khan's the problem. I don't know. I might try him with another company, see what happens. But Tony Khan has bankrupt AEW again. He spent all of it. Where did it go? What am I on? Signings. Alright, let's go to the beginning of time, shall we? So, some one-night deals. Jesus, who was their first, major signing? Fully. I love one-night deals for Takahashi. Big fan. The first signing at all was Mauro Ranallo. Fair enough, very good commentator. And then a lot of one-night only deals. Roderick Strong, only one night only. Sami Callihan, a lot one night only. Who are you signing with? Apollo Crews has gone Ring of Honor. One night only. Alone. Jesus Christ, Tony didn't... Where did the money go, Tony? You didn't sign anyone. He's not signing anybody. One night only. One night only. Is that Gibson's? One night only. Ronda Rousey is permanent. Okay. 2027. Tony starts spending the money on Ronda Rousey, and she has quite a bit of money. Help bring some eyes to your women's division, I guess. Ronda Rousey is a massive name. You continue that up by buying Becky Lynch. So in the space of, 2 months, they signed Ronda Rousey and then Becky Lynch. That is going to give a kick to your women's division, isn't it? Prince Devitt is in Ring of Honor rather than AEW, so Tony's not making the best financial decisions all around. But he's bought Ricochet, so, who needs Finn Balor when you got big, tricky Ricky? Tom Hannafin? Oh, I feel like I should know you. Yeah, Tom Phillips. Is that Tom Phillips? Yeah, Tom Phillips. Okay. Then he really started spending the money. He bought Seth Rollins in December 2027. Cody Rhodes in December 2027. Kevin Owens in December 2027. That was a busy week. Friday week 2 to Tuesday week 3. In the space of 5 days, AEW announced they would be signing Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, and Kevin Owens. He is really splashing the cash at this point. Then he signs Bianca Belair in April 2028. Matt Riddle in June 2028. Sasha Banks in July 2028. Montez Ford in March 2029 as Kenneth Crawford. So making some big plays, taking some big names from WWE, especially on the women's side of things. Becky, Ronda, Sasha. Jungle Boy has left AEW and is just showing up on one-night-only deals. But they have signed Sonya Deville in November 2029, and they do sign Omos in July 2029, so hey-ho. Laredo Kick Jr., Angelo Dawkins to go with Montez Ford in July 2030. Trevor Lee, Cameron Grimes in July 2030 as well. God. A lot of signings. It took him a minute. And he was like, this is mine. And then he really started splashing the cash on everyone come this period. Axel Dieter Jr., Marcel Bartel, Ludwig Kaiser, whatever you want to call him. Warhorse, JD McDonough, Jordan Devlin, Aramis. Brooks Jensen, get in. Brooks Jensen got a big deal. Joe Galli, Leo Ambrose, Laredo Kid Jr., Humberto Carrillo, Jason Walker, Justin Ambrose. He's really spending, isn't it? Kevin Knight, Larice Villaxi, Mansoor. Big up Mansoor. I'm gonna miss some names, but this is I'm on for the 500s, and we have to get down to 0. So yeah, they spent a lot of money and they brought in a lot of names. And the title division will really show that, won't it? So title-wise, TBS title since we're here. And when's the first bit? Jade Cargill held this a lot, huh? 6 times for Jade Cargill. Becky Lynch won it. Sonya Deville here. Becky Lynch again. Jade Cargill 7 time. Demi Bennett, Rhea Ripley showed up. A nice feud between her and Sonya Deville. Jade Cargill wins it an 8th time. Jade Cargill really dominated this CBS title, huh? I mean, yeah, other names as well, but 8 times for Jade Cargill. Caught up. 8 times for Jade Cargill, 8 times for Rhea Ripley, 8 times for Alma Abbott, 6 times for Zelina Vega. Yes, catching up, aren't they? TNT title-wise, Juicy Fanu was the final champ, beat Oscar Lannister, Don McKean, Rex Steiner, Bron Breakker got signed eventually, A-Kid 5 times. Signing A-Kid, haven't seen him in a minute, hope he's doing okay. But yeah, signed him and he did well in the TBS Star Division. Trevor Lee, Cameron Grimes doing well here. Brooks Jensen, 2 times champ. Shut up, Brooks Jensen. Shout out to you, man. Where's who next? Owen Hart. Yeah, I realised at a point the Owen wasn't done, so I set it up. The women's Owen Hart was won by Becky Lynch from 2036. Britt Baker, Rhea Ripley, Britt Baker, Roxy, Rhea Ripley, Kazaya Plotchek, Alma Abbott, Tanya Etch, Thelma Rodriguez, Roxy, Thelma Rodriguez. So Britt Baker and Rhea Ripley 3-time winners each. And then the men's started in 2036 as well, and he was won by Aramis, MJF, Aramis, Juicy Fanu, Ernest Brendan, Chris Epstein, Carmelo Hayes here, Cameron Grimes here, Carmelo Hayes here, Joe Jarrett, Jeff Jarrett's son, I presume, twice, Gabriel Stallings, and then Ernest Brendan again. So Aramis just really kind of took that home, huh? Where are we going to go next? Let's go to the tag team division. Ben Carter and Bill Phillips are 12-time champs. Jesus. Or the Dream Team. The NXT 2.0 Dream Team. Rex Steiner and Christian Casanova, Bron Breakker and Carmelo Hayes going to AEW and winning a tag title together. That's beautiful. That's beautiful from NXT 2.0. Trios division. A lot of random teams. First Trios champs was Pac, Adam Page and Kenny Omega. What a team. Then Keith Lee, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. What a team. Adam Page, Trent Barreta and Rocky Romero. Omega and the Young Bucks, who cares? Bryan Danielson and the Young Bucks, okay. John Silver and the Young Bucks. Keith Lee and the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks really hoard themselves out to third partners, huh? John Silver, the Young Bucks' most successful partner. 2 times Trios champions. Cody Rhodes, Gable Steveson and Rex Steiner. Christ. Lord. The women's world title, Roxy a 3-time, because I Plotchek a 4-time, Courtney Power a 3-time, Zelina Vega a 4-time, Rhea Ripley a 6-time, of course. Rhea Ripley always does very well, always dominates indies. Where do we start? We start at Tony? Yeah, lost it to Thunder when she came back to unify him again. Chris, Jade, Mercedes, Penelope. Big names, Jade doing well. Jade must have left, because she just kind of vanished at one point, and I mean, she's an 8-time Women's World Champion right here, and then she doesn't hold it again. And so the only thing I can think of is that she just kind of retired. What's the world champion? The final one was Wayne Alvarez, Laredo Kid Jr., Clinton Wyndham. Quite a lot of champions, but it has been a while. Cody Rhodes, a 3-time champ. We love that one. John Moxley lost it to Cesaro, Christian, Omega, Swerve, Matt Sydal, vacant. Miro, Ray Phoenix, Kenneth Crawford, Montez Ford, Cody Rhodes, A-Kid, Hook, Matt Sydal, Evan Bourne. Please, Matt Sydal. Cameron Grimes, Juicy Fanu, Cody Rhodes, Jimmy Foley, Cody Rhodes, Clinton Wyndham, MJF, Juicy Fanu. I probably said that name wrong so many times this video. I don't know how it's said. Andrade, Starboy Charlie, Trevor House Lee, Juicy Fanu, A-Kid, Ernest Brendan, Carl Gumbel, Thomas Turner, Edgar Roberto, Rebetaro, Clinton Wyndham, Laredo Kid Jr., Wayne Alvarez, the final champion as AEW goes out of business. Best card was an 89 for Revolution 2037. Their best match, they had quite a few hundreds actually. All their hundreds were these in order. Their first 100 was Britt Baker versus Sky Blue on Dynamite. So the women get the first 100 in AEW history, which probably isn't what you'd expect, but hey ho, let's go. 2031 had 3 100 rated matches, a very successful in-ring year. Cody Rhodes defeated Swerve Strickland at AEW Revolution 2031 for a 100. Andrade and Arez defeated Adam Page and Ray Phoenix on Dynamite in November for a 100. And Adam Page and Ray Phoenix, once again in another 100, a very successful end of year for them, beat Cody Rhodes and Ricky Starks on Dynamite in December 2021 for 100. Maybe this is when things start to go wrong, because you can see in November 2021, Dynamite's live, and December 2021, a month later, it's taped. So things starting to go wrong maybe in AEW. 2032, Ray Phoenix and Hook defeated Ricky Starks and Adam Cole on Dynamite in February 2032. It's no longer taped, it's live again, so no problems, I suppose. Come then. Then 2033, A-Kid defeated Cody Rhodes for a 100. And finally, 2036, the last 100 rated match in AEW history, MJF and Trevor Lee defeated A-Kid and Cody Rhodes. So A-Kid and Cody Rhodes put on a 100 against each other, and then they teamed together and they put on another one. As a lot of high quality matches, yeah. 65,000 nearly for Double or Nothing in 2034. A decent show as well, got a lot of fans. Highest rated Rampage, Dynamite not in here, but Rampage did very well, 2.34. AEW, I don't know what there is to say anymore. Tony Khan's bankrupted another company. He can't keep getting away with this. He can't keep getting away with this, guys. No matter what happens, no matter what reality we live in, no matter whose future I gaze into, Tony Khan will always bankrupt AEW. It's his destiny, honestly. There's no arguing against it or looking for changes. The last ever match in the history with AEW was on a taped Dynamite in February of 2050, the end of February, the final episode, which ended with Floyd Shearer and Wheeler Yuta defeated Carl Gumbel and Clinton Wyndham for a 78, which is decent. These are the beautiful faces of the final superstars who ever competed in AEW. Beautiful. Their final ever premium live event, if you're curious, was Full Gear, which ended with Juicy Fanu and defeating Oscar Lannister and Hook for the TNT title. TNT title in the main event, fair enough. Fair enough. Impact also went out of business. No offense, that just feels like less news than AEW getting $1 billion and going out of business. And I'll just check WWE, see how they're doing. They're big five of these guys. What a big five. Drew and Bailey still here. Are they Drew and Bailey anymore? They're not. They're not. But what a beautiful bunch of faces to carry WWE forward. Josh Alexander's here. He's retired, but he is here. Oh my word. Just one more thing to check actually. Company of the Year. AEW won it quite a few times. Last time was in 2043. And now DDT's gone on a run. ICW's just won it, but DDT clearly doing very well. 5th in the world now. 5th in the world. Company was? Yeah, WWE's dominant. WWE's dominant. Still though, who cares? But that is it for today. I hope you have enjoyed. More of the story. No matter what happens, Tony Khan is going to bankrupt AEW, so be prepared for that, I suppose. But that is it. I hope you have enjoyed. Please leave a like if you do, and subscribe for more. I think I'll do an experiment next in the saga of can Tony Khan always bankrupt people. I might switch Tony and Triple H. I'll put Triple H in charge of AEW and see if he can keep him afloat. Tony into WWE, see if he bankrupts them. That could be fun. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know any other experiments you'd like to see in the comments down below as well, of course. And yeah, as always, I just want to say a very special thank you for watching.